Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Oh, the songs that came through this morning were The One You Love by Passenger. And this is a song and it says something like, um, we're all searching, that's what she says, for someone to share our thoughts, for someone to share our beds. And it goes on and it talks about if you can find the one who doesn't try to blame you, and if you find someone that they don't try to change you, they don't try to blame you, they don't have to change you, they accept you just the way you are, and they'll be there for you when you get old and you're scared. And if you find the one who can love you with a love song, and if you find the one who can love you just like I do, you found the one. So it's like you love somebody, but they're looking for somebody else for some reason. And then Love Me or Don't by Jason Aldean. And this is a song about a man and a woman, and they are doing that in and out, on again, off again thing. So there's a lot of disappointment, and he's like, I'm tired of playing these games, so I won't. Either love me or don't. You get me drunk and then sober. You tell me come over, but I'm tired of playing these games, so I won't. Either love me or don't. So it's like you're trying to find the one you love, but this person, even though you know you're the only person that turns them on, you're going to either love me or don't, because I'm not going to play your games of on again, off again. Throat chakra. And then Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers, and it was a cover by Sean James, which is a cool version, I think. But so when you're gone, there's no sunshine. But when we're together, it's like fire and then it's like rain. You tell me come over, you get me drunk and then sober. And I'm tired of playing these games, so I won't. Baby, love me or don't. But when you're gone, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. There's darkness every day. When she goes, she's gone too long. This house, it ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And then we had Something to Remind You by Stain. So it's like I'm writing this song so that when the day comes and I'm no longer here, the ones who cared enough can know that I'm gone. So there's this sense of depression even from nobody's sunshine. Ugh, I don't like that feeling at all. You should never put that much. I mean, yeah, of course, that's the way it winds up. But be careful with that. Because it says in this song, The One You Love, that you have to be careful. Because the thing that makes you can be the thing that breaks you. And that's what's happened here, is the thing that made you is now breaking you. And then we had The Wrong Side of Heaven by Five Finger Death Punch. And that's just a song about talking to God today. And you're on the wrong side of heaven, but the righteous side of hell. It's like, I'm not quite going to make it to heaven, but I'm not so bad I'm going to hell. I'm just like caught in the middle. So somehow those songs play a factor here. I'm not quite sure how. They may be meaningful to you. The songs, when Spirit gives them to me, kind of give me a picture, like a mental photograph of what's going on the table. But then sometimes they blend and sometimes they don't. So I'm not really sure how that works. But let's get started. Let's see how Spirit's working in the virtues in our lives. How are you working, Spirit, in the situation that you're showing me right now? Somebody might wear a cowboy hat. Blue jeans, boots. You might be a cowboy. A real cowboy. You might actually live on a ranch. Love came out. I hardly ever get love out of this deck. But I got love yesterday for Capricorn. And I'm getting love again today. Again, we have this wisdom. Oh, this is about money, though, or your possessions. The things that you have that are your abundance. Having stewardship. Managing what you've been given for God's glory. Your name could be James or John. Caring for others and expecting nothing in return. That's true love. Unconditional love. And somehow you've learned a lesson when it comes to money and love. Love and money. Love and money. No doubt. Show me intuitively from this deck the energy of the person that I'm rooting for. May I see, please? The octopus is here and the otter. So, Earth and Otter. Otters play a lot. Somebody's playing. And then we have the otter and the camel. I love Earth energy. Camels are slow, but they carry a lot of weight and they can go far on their journey. The fox and the otter. Oh, and my children gave me this bracelet for Mother's Day. Check it out. This is a giraffe in Somalia, and this is like a Somalian project to preserve giraffes that are like semi-endangered. And I can track this giraffe on my phone. It's cool. I thought that was very thoughtful of them. And it's sky stone, the stones in the bracelet. Very beautiful, very thoughtful. An otter and a fox. A lot of earth energy. Foxes are cunning. They're sneaky. All right, show me the energy of the person I'm reading. The person I'm reading for. Ooh, you got a lot going on, baby. One card, please. The unicorn is here. We have the unicorn. This is a very spiritual person. Very, very mystical and spiritual. This person is very tight with spirit. And then we have the elk in reverse. That's sort of like a deer. Sort of. And then we have the zebra. I can't tell for sure without looking these up. So I'm going to take a moment to see what your energy is. I can give you my assessment of it. It feels like you are out of place wherever you are, and you stick out like a sore thumb. I turned right to the elk. How about that? Eat and drink more consciously. When this elk is in reverse, they need to eat and drink more consciously. So you're not getting enough to eat and drink somehow. Damn. And then we have the zebra. I want to know what the zebra is. For the elk, it's a stable, resilient, headstrong. It can be the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. In balance, you're supportive, kind, and consistent. When out of balance, you're pretentious and high and mighty. Ooh, so somebody might be high and mighty. And no doubt you're this unicorn spirit. And there aren't many I keep getting tongue-tied lately, and it's because there's something in the consciousness that needs to be said. I'm gonna tell you what you're feeling right now, I guess. this unicorn. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for answers. So you're on a quest for answers and you're a little bit pretentious and high and mighty, which means you have a lot of pride and ego. Damn it, boy. Alright, and then the zebra. And all my readings are timeless, and sometimes they can be a little personal, a little private, because somebody might be watching that needs a message, and Spirit will give that message. So, saying that, don't take a reading to be yours if it's not yours. If you know you're not pretentious and high and mighty, but you're this unicorn and you're questioning, then that's you. Take what resonates for you, okay? But this is about your love and your stewardship, being responsible, managing the things you've been given, not just your money, but your time, your talents. So somehow Spirit's helping you to work on your stewardship, how you manage your time, your money, your time, your talents, the things that you've been given, your gifts from Spirit. Then we have the zebra. This zebra is black and white. All of these cards are black and white. There's a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of yellow and green showing up here. But not much color at all. The color is in the background. Eccentric, creative, and visionary. This is the zebra. This is what you don't see coming. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. You remember travel for work? When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. So you're like cutting edge. You bring other people curiosity about life. You open people's mind to expand. So you have a very beautiful mission. This life mission is to have you open other people's minds, to get them to be curious about what comes next. And right now you're questioning yourself, and you'll always question because nobody really knows what comes next. There's just no way of knowing. Nobody's ever come back to tell us, like Miss Mary says, except for Jesus. And even in our day and age, we don't know that because we weren't there. And there's been so much conspiracy and so much confusion. And you really have to just trust your own intuition about what comes next, right? This is essential oil for forgiveness, passion, and peace. In case you were wondering what I was doing, I was putting a little bit of that on. All right, let's get sweet tea for the soul for you. So that's who you are right there. That's why you're here, because you're curious about spirit. You're asking questions. You're a little pretentious. You think you already kind of know the answers. That's what that's saying. But you are going to be the one who others get curious because they watch you be curious. It's like you're being yourself. You're not here to. You're here because you're a little skeptical, is what I feel. Like I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna give this a chance. Absalom. When he cut the hair of his head, he weighed the hair of his head at 200 shekels by the king's weight. 2 Samuel 14:26. It was said of David's handsome son Absalom that he had truly luxurious hair. In those days, men grew their hair long, perfumed it with fragrant oils, and even powdered it with gold dust. Wow. Absalom had his hair cut once a year when he could no longer bear the weight of it, a whopping 6 pounds by most accounts. They say Esau was a hairy man, but put the two of them toe to toe, and Absalom would win the hair weight contest hands down. Absalom's father, David, was a man after God's own heart. He was also a womanizer and full of lust, and he even had a woman's husband killed so he could be with her. He was watching her take a bath from the roof of his house. But Absalom was arrogant, proud, and self-willed, and sought to seduce the hearts of Israel by false pretense in order to take his father's throne. In the battle that followed, Absalom found himself pursued by David's soldiers, and he escaped into the forest on a mule. However, as the mule passed under the thick boughs of a giant terebinth, terebinth tree, Absalom's hair got caught on the boughs, and he was left hanging between heaven and earth. You remember the song that I just told you? I'm on the wrong side of heaven, but the righteous side of God. There, the soldiers struck him down, and he died. Oh, so he tried to take his father's throne, and because he was trying to take his father's throne, he was killed by his hair. This is the fate of those who forsake God. They are left helpless, caught between a heaven they will never know and an earth they will soon depart. God sends no one away empty except those who are full of themselves. And I'm sorry to say, but this person that I'm reading for is a little full of themselves. They're pretentious and high and mighty. Damn it, Lord. Did not see that coming. Alright, so don't shoot the messenger. I am only the messenger. I love you no matter how high and mighty you are, okay? Okay. Alright, let's see what tarot energy is at work in this situation we're dealing with. I'm going to use the black deck. This is the White Witch Tarot. 22 major arcana. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. These cards got soaking wet and they repaired themselves. I've never seen anything like it. I've never in my life seen anything like it. They also got wet and they've repaired themselves a lot. These got wet. Some of them have been caught on fire. And when these got wet, it was a puddle. Like I woke up in the middle of the night with a big mound, like a puddle, but it was a mound of water about that deep. It come up to my ankles on my socks because my socks were wet through to the ankles. Nothing was wet but the puddle beside my bed. I got the mop out and mopped it up, and the next morning when I woke up again, I came to the table, and the whole table was dry except the cards had been wet. So it was like somebody put them in that puddle of water. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like the way these cards repaired themselves. They're like magical. The Moon and the Magician. The Moon and the Magician. It's hard to shuffle them because of the way they're so thin. The Moon and the Sun. Alright, show me how you're working here, Spirit. Working on that pretentiousness, I'm sure. How are you working here? I think that you already have an idea in your mind of what you believe, and you're not sure if you believe what I'm trying to sell. That's the feeling that it has. And you're asking why. You're trying to probe for answers from Spirit. Alright, so we have the Hanged Man. Spirit's got you suspended somewhere, stuck somewhere, having to see something from someone else's perspective or from Spirit's perspective. That's the feel it has. And you've been waiting very patiently for this place you've been stuck at to end. It's like, when is it ever going to end already? And so we have Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius. What's the energy to overcome the Emperor? You're having to overcome Emperor energy. It's like, I got to get over this Emperor. Or I might be this Emperor. I might just need to get over myself. Or I need to get out of my own way and stop being so high and mighty. And what's going to pull this together? So you are standing in your power, though. So Spirit doesn't see your pretentiousness as so much that it's got you in reverse. Or this may be someone else. This might not be you at all. The Lovers is here. Gemini's here. Aries is here. Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces. Oh, your Empress is in reverse. So you do have an Empress. Maybe you got tired of playing these games, so I won't. You tell me come over and get me drunk and then sober, and I'm tired of playing these games. So I won't, baby. You love me or you don't. Alright. So, let's find out what's going on here. I want to use the Modern Love Tarot. I have lots of cards, if you hadn't noticed. And I use them all. I got this Modern Love Tarot deck that includes different sexualities. And it's just a good reminder to me that I have people from all different walks of life that watch these videos, and to include everyone in my readings. The Ace of Wands, that can be anger, or it can be passion, it can be creativity. It's that passionate side of ourselves. And the Seven of Pentacles, so there's this sense of I'm needing to reevaluate my life. I'm looking back over my life and trying to see where this passion came from. Alright, Spirit, talk to me about the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? Nasty, please. This is somebody who's stuck, and they feel like where they're stuck at is never going to end. There's my Gemini, the King of Swords, reevaluating. You might be this Gemini, or you may have that in your chart, or the other person may. Why is the Hanged Man here? May I see, please? What is this person stuck on? What is stuck here? Ooh, there you are. The High Priestess and the Fool. There's the Fool. This is the Aries energy again. The High Priestess came out with the Fool. Alright, I'm going to turn it around for simplicity's sake. The Fool is somebody who's learning. And they have just enough information to make them dangerous. They want to take a risk. Somebody has on black boots, blue jeans, and a black shirt with sleeves that are like 3/4 length. Long black hair. Real straight. A very distinct nose. Could have dark complexion, but light complexion for somebody with dark skin. And it looks like you're dealing with someone older than you, quite a bit older. It could be a mother or grandmother. They have gray hair. They might like to wear the color blue or a very beautiful white that's beautiful with their skin. Somebody eats pomegranates. Somebody's doing a lot of studying, reading. Blue drapes could be significant. Somebody has fancy artwork in their house with the naked angels like Michelangelo. A lot of candles, shells. You're working on doing some kind of ritual, it looks like. Full moon ritual, something like that. New moon ritual. I'm hearing something that starts with a D, like Dinesta or Dynasty. Dynasty. I'm hearing a name that starts with a D. Anyway, what's happening here is you're ready to take a risk, but you're not sure if this is a good idea. It's a very secretive energy. These two energies don't really pair up because this is a very mature person spiritually. See how she's very mature? She's got a lot of wisdom. This woman has been around the block. This is like Miss Mary Wise, the high priestess. This person knows shit. But this came out in reverse. So it's like you're taking a risk so you can learn something. So you can have this secret knowledge. So right now you're stuck because you're trying to figure out the secret knowledge of the universe is what it looks like it's saying to me. But that came out in reverse, so it has the sense that you're still searching. And we see with the unicorn spirit that you are still searching. Why is the Emperor the energy to overcome? Somebody's got sex on their mind. There's a bird here. Somebody may be two-faced. Temperance again. Okay, we have some codependency, somebody that doesn't want to take love, and a wheel. Oh, baby. The Emperor is about something that was fate. It was fate. Somebody wasn't willing to take your... They just didn't want what you had. And look, everybody's having a good time but her. And they're trying to hand her a cup or a glass of champagne. And she's like, you know, I've been in this situation for so long. And what you have is not what I want. I don't want your champagne. I don't care if it is champagne. I don't care if it comes with caviar. I'm just not happy anymore. I'm not happy, and maybe I never was. There's a party going on here. And I need things to be equal, but they're not. The Emperor had a wheel. And it had to do with somebody that just didn't want their love. And you may have been texting back and forth. You may have exchanged your gifts somehow. You could have been at a birthday party. You could have given this person a gift and they didn't even want it. Like this person may have tried to give you jewelry or a ring, like an engagement ring, and you were like, I don't want it. So you're the Emperor here, or they are, in this type. This person doesn't want your money. They don't want to be here. They're very just, they don't want this. They don't want anything to do with this. Why is the wheel here? Something happened. There's something that happens with the person. Oh, damn it, boy. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Look. The Emperor, the Seven of Cups, and a King of Cups. So there's two men here. The Emperor is, and look, deception. So what I'm taking away from this is that there was a lot of confusion around which choice to make. And there was also deception. I'm not sure, this just fell on the table. So the wheel was somebody stole something important. So this person may not have wanted to take your love or your ring because they had somebody else. That's the energy to overcome. So you're trying to get over this emperor who had somebody else. They could have had another man. This could have been two men. Remember I said I want to include same sex in all my readings? You could have been a woman whose man left you for another man. This is a Cancer vibe. Pisces also. This could be a Pisces for sure. Whoever this King of Cups is, let me find out what these people would say. That'll help me a little bit. Show me what this Emperor would say to the collective. And this may be you. I don't know. Somebody here had an addiction, it looks like, to alcohol, probably. Somebody plays chess. Somebody wears a red suit. And I know that sounds gaudy, but you really rock that suit. You may have a dark complexion. There's another older man here who has a gray beard, gray hair. It's short, but it could be in a ponytail. He has on glasses, so you might have trouble seeing, or they might. They like to go fishing, though. They love to be on the water. This person has a coffee cup on a boat, and they're fishing. This Emperor is busy strategizing his next move, and there's confusion. See the Seven of Cups in this deck? It's like, I'm the center of attention and everybody wants something from me. This Emperor feels like there's a lot of people who want something from them, and some of them are sincere and some of them aren't. Look, they're bringing money to me in cups. I have a dog. I have some kind of voodoo or hoodoo. See the look on that blonde-haired chick's face? She's not really your friend. She's just there. She's bringing you a castle, a dollhouse. Okay. So the Emperor is clarified by the Emperor. A lot of confusing energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. There's a lot of signs showing up here. But there was something deceptive, and it had to do maybe with codependency. You felt like you were dependent on this person. That's the energy to overcome. All right, what would this Emperor say? The Emperor would say, I love all of you. This person loves all of you. All right, what would the King of Cups say? Booty call. Don't judge. I should delete you out of my phone. Where have you been my whole life? And it's late, really late. Why aren't you here next to me? So this Emperor loves all of you. This King of Cups was a booty call. They want to be with you, and they feel like you haven't been there for them their whole life. But they were just sex. So the wheel is actually what's clarifying the Emperor. And then that is clarified by the Emperor again. So it's like you were here and then you had a wheel. You were here and everybody loved you. And this King of Cups deceived you. That's what it looks like. And they just wanted sex. So they took somebody away. And they didn't give as much as they took. Sagittarius. This is what you're reevaluating. No. Look, there's two men here. This could be same sex for sure. You're working on this relationship. You're trying to get this person to love you. It came out in reverse. So, see the stars, the planetary alignments. You may have had this kind of thing done for you and this person to show your symmetry. This is somebody who works. This works, but in reverse position, it doesn't work. This is not working. Somebody was deceived. And you have me confused with someone else. Ooh. There could actually be 2 divine masculines here and a King of Cups. You might have them confused because they are also a divine masculine. But this one loves all of you. What would the other Emperor say? I know your fine ass is not single. So if there are 2, that's the difference. You might have 2 divine masculines and a King of Cups. God. 1 is enough, people. I can see myself marrying you one day. Whoa. Alright, let's jump in. Let's find out how this happened. Let's use the breakup deck to find out how this happened. May I see, please, how this happened? Only you, I choose you. Oh, somebody chose. And only you. You are the one and only one. I choose you. Everybody wants to be chosen, right? Somebody's angry because I choose you. Somebody got mad because you chose this person. What else? What else? What else? I'd be mad too. Somebody was pretending I choose you. Show me how this happened, Spirit. May I see, please? How did this happen? Ooh, yeah, there was competition. Somebody was fantasizing. They were self-pleasing. And they have regret because they went too slow, and this caused competition. So there was competition. Also, an apology. They will call and an apology. So it's like, I was fantasizing, masturbating, and I regret that I took it so slow because somebody got somebody else. And now they will call with an apology. Alright, what's being hidden? May I see what's being hidden? Somebody's telepathic. There's jealousy. They've shut down because of a player. Somebody is telepathic, but they're jealous and they've shut down. They're a player. Oh, that's what's being hidden. And what's being shown? That something was unintentional when it came to a decision. So, you unintentionally decided something. What did they unintentionally decide? It had to do with work and feeling desperate. They wanted to work. They were desperate for this to work. Alright, and what's going to happen next? Somebody's desperate for this to work. What's going to happen next? May I see, please? Somebody's moved on because you wouldn't talk to them. Your unsent messages are here because you felt like you had no way to escape this. So somebody is going to move on because of unsent messages and feeling like there's no escape. Remember, they will call and apologize when it comes to their flings. So somebody had a fling here and you got jealous, but you regret it because you were going too slow. And this caused you to have to compete because somebody was having to masturbate and fantasize. And now you're going to regret taking it slow. This was a competition. Apology is here with they will call. Somebody had flings. They were telepathic, but they were jealous. And they shut down because they're a player. And they are showing that they unintentionally made a decision because they were desperate for this to work. I didn't mean to make this decision. I was just desperate for work. Clarify desperate for work in this unintentional decision. Make them prove it. There's new love that they're dating. And they're not waiting any longer. So somebody found somebody new and started dating them because they were tired of waiting. You may have been this person that was tired of waiting for this person to show you some love. And this caused total drama. A lot of drama. Alright, show me a little bit more about how this happened. May I see, please? Somebody had the courage to change. They found somebody new. What were they hiding? That they had an unexpected storm. What was the unexpected storm? somebody was closed off. Remember I said they shut down, they were jealous. Oh, that's bad energy. I didn't expect you to close down on me. I didn't expect you to shut down and close me off completely. And what's being shown? That somebody has a lot of fears and limitations, a twin flame, and Mercury's here with travel, messages, communication. Somebody's going to tell you they were afraid. I was afraid. I was afraid. What's going to happen next? They're going to make a decision because they're having an epiphany about guilt and sabotage. And their higher self is here. What's the decision? Damn. Karma. Fate steps in. The spirit guides are here. It's like, I'm not attracted to this person and I know that this is my karma. I have to take care of myself. And I have to wake up. It's time to wake up. Take care of myself. Karma. The decision has been made by karma. You made the decision before to do something. What's the karma? Whoa, I'm not taking that many cards. Spirit said, yes, you will. Somebody's been isolating and all in their head. Use your intuition. Divine Masculine is here. Suffering and lack in the past with an apology and a union. This is over. So use your intuition when it comes to suffering in the past, Divine Masculine. There needs to be an apology when it comes to a union that's over. So you had a union with the wrong person, it looks like. You're going to have the courage to change this. Or you have had the courage to change this. You're tired of being hanged man and being isolated and alone is what it looks like to me. Show me what Divine Masculine's thoughts are here. You feel like you're better off. What do you mean they're better off? Because you're away from this partying. But one day, someday, another time. What do they mean by that? They're in their feelings about somebody they had to say goodbye to, and they feel like they're better off because they put distance between them and some partying, but they still want something one day, somewhere, another time because of them being deep in their emotions and having to say goodbye to somebody they love. They need to put some distance between them and some partying if they haven't already. It's like one day, someday, somehow, I'm going to put some distance between me and some partying because of all the feelings that I have. You feel like you're better off with distance between you and partying. All right, what's the other person's perspective? They have rejection. They feel rejected, and it's a spiritual connection. So you feel like you're better off because of putting distance between you and partying, but you do have emotions about having to do this. And you're like, someday, somewhere, another time. But right now, I have to take care of myself and tell you goodbye. And the other person's like, I feel rejected. This was a spiritual connection. And somebody's been roaming wild. What's going to happen between these two people? Intimacy. Sexuality, closeness. You're going to have intimacy and a new beginning. Maybe with this spiritual connection that felt rejected. I'm not sure. Let's see what this would say about you, Divine Masculine. Let's see what you would say, Spirit. Abandoned and somebody's awakening. So somebody was abandoned and they're awakening to the fact. This is the rejection that I'm seeing. The spring is here and abandoned. So this may have happened in the spring where somebody abandoned this connection. Numbing and abandoned. So somebody was using. What's going on with Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine is mute. They're not hearing, they're not listening, they're not speaking. They are present, but they're not speaking. The answer is yes. They want to say yes to something. Why are they not speaking? You don't have much to say because you want to start something new. Last spring is here with your self-worth. So whatever happened last spring affected your self-worth, and you want to go in a new direction. What's going on with Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is bound. The answer is yes in reverse. So it's like, oh, and here's a card turn over. Contemplation, a fresh start. So this person is contemplating a fresh start, but they're bound. Why is Divine Feminine bound? Because they need to surrender. So they're fighting, the answer being yes. What are they going to ultimately decide, Spirit? Their family is here. Divine Feminine, you're going to decide that your family is important to you and to work on your inner child. What's connecting these two? Recognition in reverse. So you're starting to recognize the connection. What's going to be the outcome here? Divine Masculine, you came out again, baby, in reverse. You're leaving somehow and you're mirroring. You're leaving a situation. And somebody's recognizing that you're their Divine Masculine, or you're recognizing that you are this Divine Masculine. Why is he in reverse? Because he don't have that feminine, it looks like. Separation. I can't make it up. You're separated. Somebody's been wearing a mask. It's a karmic partner, and you're awakening to the fact that the karmic partner that you've been with is wearing a mask, or the karmic partner that somebody's with. Last fall is here. The summer is here. Vibes are here, and your big dreams in reverse with free will. What's going to happen when they awaken to this? Ooh, the pride and ego. You're purging because you're getting rid of this ego. You remember I said that you were high and mighty, pretentious? You're shedding your ego, baby. Somebody is, and they're healing in reverse. Outcome of healing from pride and ego. You got a lot of pride and ego if this is you. You're going to have communication about being stuck and somebody being abandoned. I'm stuck. I didn't mean to abandon you. I got stuck. Remember the decision that was made that was unintentional? I didn't mean to make this decision. I was desperate for something to work. And now I'm stuck and I haven't abandoned you. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Your tribe is here. All right, let's see what this person would say if they talk to you. What would Divine Masculine say when there's this, that I don't want a relationship. I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? Ah, so somebody's like, I don't want a relationship. I want honesty. Well, it's like, yes, you do. You're lying. You're lying about not wanting a relationship. What would the other person say? So you feel like somebody's lying to you about not wanting a relationship. And why don't you ever respond to my text in a reasonable time? So the other person's like, well, you can't even text me back within a reasonable time. And you're like, yes, you do want a relationship. Stop lying. Stop lying. You know, I don't want a relationship. I just want honesty. Why do you lie to me? So it's like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. What else would the person say that says I don't want? Where have you been my whole life? I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you, and I'll never forgive you. You're so messy. I love the way you love me. This person is like, we're like fire, and then we're like rain. We're drunk and we're sober. I'm tired of playing these games. Somebody is playing games about wanting a relationship, and it's because they're so attracted to you that they are like, how did I not find you sooner? But I'm so afraid to tell you how I really feel. I'll never forgive you for being so messy, but I do love the way you love me. You're messy. This person's messy. I'll give you that. They are messy because they say they don't want a relationship, but they really do. And they're afraid. They have too much fear. We have too much fear of telling somebody how much we care. I'm falling in love with you. That's the truth. That's the truth. What would the other person say in rebuttal? You're a fucking asshole. You know, you can't even text me back. You're a fucking asshole. And I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you in reverse. I'm not going to be with you if you're in another relationship also. That could also play a factor in why this person won't tell the truth about their feelings, because they know that you are just now coming out of a relationship with a karmic partner who was wearing a mask. They deceived you. Let's find out what happened with the karmic partner. May we see, please, from the gossip deck, what happened? Spirit said use the other deck. Cards are turned over. Cards in the wrong deck alert. Your nostalgia is here. So there's a lot of thoughts and memories running through your head of this person. All right. I might still use these, but Spirit said to use the other deck. Alright, Spirit, show me what is going on here. Revenge in the spring. So somebody wants revenge for something that happened last spring, maybe. Or from this spring. Alright, what's going on here with this karmic partner? It's unrequited. The love with the karmic partner is unreturned. It's not reciprocated. Somebody wants to make a romantic gesture. Maybe to somebody else. What else is going on with this karmic partner? Oh, the freaking phone. They're a psycho, and their choices are all upside down. The karmic partner is a psycho, and their choices are here. Decisions. Somebody's also a fucking liar. This karmic partner is a psycho liar. Anything else we need to know? Because I think that says it all. They had a hidden agenda. And they were dominant and manipulative. Ugh. They were hiding shit. They had something they were hiding. What were they hiding, Spirit? They knew you had a perfect pair. They felt like this was, oh my God, look. A long-term commitment with a perfect pair. But they are a liar. You're not their perfect pair. They lied. They just wanted to have sex with you. Look. They used you for sex. How's that going now? Somebody's not talking to you, and they've made a pinky promise about third party or others. So they're ignoring you now. They don't even really talk to you anymore. But they've promised you something. Pinky promise. What's the pinky promise? That they had a hidden agenda in the fall. They promised you they had a hidden agenda in the fall. And somebody made a romantic gesture. So they have a hidden agenda with somebody. That's the pinky promise. They're not talking to you because they have a hidden agenda with somebody else. The karmic partner has somebody else. That's why this romantic gesture keeps showing up. All right, so your karmic partner has somebody else. Show me what's going on with the karmic partner that has somebody else. They're outdated, but they're attracting like a moth to a flame. Karmic relationships are not always bad, but this one is. Somebody likes to go to the gym and they're attracting like a moth to a flame. Talk to me about what's going on with this karmic partner that has somebody else. Ooh. They're keeping you a secret. So their new person doesn't know they have you. They're keeping you a secret. And also family time. So they might tell you they're spending time with their family. But they're keeping you a secret. What else is going on with the karmic partner? Their parenting is here. Focusing on your children and co-parenting. So it could be the parent, like it could be their ex that they have children with, that they're keeping you a secret from. All right, what else is going on with the karmic partner? Betrayal. They're betraying you. Anything else we need to know? There's a private relationship. They're going to run away. They want to chill out. they're a copycat, and they're shattered, broken, fucked up. So this karmic partner is having a private relationship, which we see they're keeping you a secret. They're running away to chill out. This could be their twin flame, and they are destroyed. Why is destroyed here? Because of the love story, once upon a time, the sex shop, and total drama in action. So they caused you to go slow and to miss an opportunity with your divine counterpart. Meanwhile, they were lying, had a hidden agenda, wearing a mask, money hungry on the bottom of the deck. Y'all, I'm just done with this karmic partner. This person is not a good person. Woof. It's time to make that phone call and to have that communication and to talk to this person that got hurt and tell them you're sorry that you allowed this to happen to your relationship. What advice would your higher self give you in this situation? May we see, please, what the higher self would say in this situation? It looks like you both have twin flames, but not with each other. You're in a karmic relationship. And I had a karmic relationship with my husband for a long time. And when it's good, it's good. But when it's not, it's not. You are not alone. You have to be strong. You're in the light. Have acceptance about divine timing. And to trust. Ooh, it's going to be hard to trust after dealing with this karmic partner. I'm just saying. Messages out of here, please, for this situation. It's protected. Support is here. Protected and support. Anything else you can tell us? Somebody's mastered a spiritual lesson. Can you show us more about that? This was strictly sexual and it caused obstacles. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to get a second chance. They played hard and they're going to be released. Clarify the second chance. It's fate when it comes to children and marriage. Oh, baby. Remember the children and the marriage? Somebody's going to get a second chance to play hard because they're going to have acceptance that it's fate when it comes to children and marriage and stability on the bottom of the deck. What's going to happen to the other person? They're going to set boundaries. And why are they doing that? Or what's going to be the outcome of that? They're going to make a decision. What decision will be made here? That they want to have healing. What are they healing about? There's new love. You can trust this new love. Be patient in twin flame. Abundance. So there's new love and you can trust this person. Be patient. There will be patient. It's a twin flame and it's leading to your abundance. I'm sorry this karmic partner is giving y'all so much hell, but you have one that's, I've been there and done that. Been there and done that. And when you finally get tired of being tired, you'll finally leave this person alone. Alright, what's going on with the Divine Masculine Spirit? The longing is temporary. Somebody has blonde hair and wears red fingernail polish sometimes and they're sneaky. Stalking them will only upset you. Put your attention elsewhere. Timing is personal. Don't expect anyone to change theirs for you. And get creative. What about Divine Feminine Spirit? Don't call them if you have an agenda. Make art out of your pain and learn to discern. Only share information with those who have your back. So you shared something with someone who didn't have your back. And stop waiting for them by your phone. Stop waiting for the phone to ring. And it's in reverse, so I think you have. But there's a lot of references to phones here, so be mindful of that. Okay? All right, let's see what message would come for you out of Love your inner goddess. May I have one card, please, for divine masculine and feminine in this situation? One, please. It's like, which divine masculine? I think that you both have a twin flame, but it's not each other. I think you're in a karmic relationship. May I have one, please? Just one. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Angel of truth. The truth needs to be heard. Number 42, the truth. The angel of truth. Angel of truth. The truth wants to be told, needs to be heard. It may seem like the whole world wants to believe in a lie, and so you wonder if you are crazy, if you're the only one thinking differently and desiring the real story to emerge. Yet those who fight against the truth are even more in need of it. There can be no healing, no freedom, no moving on without it. You are going to be blessed with the truth revealed, a realization about yourself or the world or others that will bring you relief. It will happen at the right time. It will set your soul free. Sometimes the lies we are repeatedly told become so familiar that we forget that they are lies and begin to believe they are real. Maybe it's someone judging us that is the lie. Maybe it's advertising in the media, which are often more about deceptive manipulation than a source of correct information. This karmic partner was lying. Whatever the source, all untruth teaches us the same thing, that we must be afraid and hate each other. When we are fed so many false truths, it can become hard to remember what real truth feels like. It can even start to seem like the truth doesn't matter as much as being able to convince another person to accept your point of view. This is like poison for the soul. The soul needs truth like your body needs air. It keeps it alive. Deep in your soul, you know what is true, and you know when you are or anyone else is not being truthful. You are sensitive enough to know that only truth feels good for you. You must give yourself permission to be faithful, truthful with your own soul, and live honestly, authentically, and bravely in this world. It is the only way for you to really be you. The angel of truth comes to you with protection and encourages you to put your faith in truth, because it will always shine stronger than any lie. Sacred ritual. Place one hand lightly on your throat and say the following aloud. I now release any lies, gossip, curses, or deceptions made by me or against me in this or any lifetime. Through divine love, mercy, and compassion, my entire being is now blessed and cleansed. I am free to live, love, and express truth in all its shining glory. And then we have Psyche number 37. You are going to find the exact help that you need at the exact time that you need it. You have the ability to attract resources and even to create something out of apparently nothing. Don't put your focus on your faith in the material world and its seemingly endless obstacles and difficulties. Direct your attention and your trust towards our all-powerful and unconditionally loving universe, which is your friend and teacher. When you do this, you empower the universe to help you, and it really wants to in the most amazing ways. Spiritual guidance. Psyche, goddess of the soul, accomplished seemingly impossible task as a human being before she became a goddess. She reminds us that our human courage, intelligence, willingness to go through the unknown and face our fears, even when the obstacles may seem insurmountable, is enough to succeed. She teaches us how to know when we must do something for ourselves and when we need to allow others with their different knowledge and skills to help us. She urges us not to be afraid of being vulnerable. She teaches us that feeling weak at times doesn't mean we have no strength to succeed. We just need to be honest about how we feel whilst we choose to keep going and believe that somehow everything will work out. That's called having faith. Psyche knows that just like the emerging butterfly, the bigger challenges in our lives are actually helping us to become what we were always destined to be. Sometimes we need a push from the universe to do what we need to do to fulfill our divine potential. It's safe to trust what is happening in your life, even when the way ahead intimidates you. Refuse to give up when things get difficult. Remember, Goddess in training, love will always find a way. Find some space where you can dance with your eyes closed without bumping into furniture. Play a piece of music that you would like to listen to at this time. Close your eyes and allow yourself to move. Don't use your mind to tell your body which steps to take. Feel your soul within. Trust your soul to inspire your authentic self-expression. Beautiful. All right. Let's see how your angels are working here. Angels, how are you working in this situation? May we see, please. Creative power and showing mercy. Anything else? Whoop. Protection again. You've been given protection 3 times, and then you have vision to see the truth. What are you saying here? Somebody's going to surrender. There will be peace. Your thoughts are here, and you're going to have harmony. Beautiful. Purity as well. So that strictly sexual shit is over, is what it sounds like it's saying to me. Okay, what else? Let's see what your best friend would say to you about this whole shit show. It's a shit show for real, for real. Don't settle. Forget about your phone. Remember phone? Don't settle and forget about your phone. Beautiful. Best friend, I like you. I like your best friend. They think a lot like I do. Who are you talking to, Spirit? PWMKPNO 2 HLHNFDP 8 BYLIVDJ 1 TGBCGHM5. If you don't hear your initials, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. MAHERQ3W. One more time. SFKYORA12. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm going to pull trinkets. Trinkets, please, for this reading. Trinkets, please. I have a butterfly that says miracles happen. I have an EKG with a heart. Somebody makes your heart skip a beat, or you may have a heart murmur. I have a skeleton hand, an elephant, and a horse, of course. You might be from Kentucky, or you might just like watching horse races. Alright, let's see. Or you might just like riding horses. You may have horses. Remember I saw a cowboy at the beginning. Somebody's feather. You might be finding feathers. We have consider what impresses you and follow it sometimes. Always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. A ball, a dragon, a sailboat, a skull, a piece of black tourmaline, some cherries, the military pendant, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, William Shakespeare, and a cactus or prick. There might be cactuses where you live. All right, I think that will be a wrap for today. I hope you got something out of this reading and that you will take it and use it to help you to navigate this karmic situation, because you definitely have one. All right, I love you guys. Stay blessed now. Bye-bye.